episode 500 of Good Luck High Five.
That's right. You're listening to a podcast that's for you if you play Magic the Gathering. Whether you are so excited to head back to Dominaria and Dominaria United, or you're like, bring on the March of the Machine next year, we are here for you.
I'm one of your 500 hosts, Maria.
And I'm one of your 500 hosts, Megan.
And on today's show, you might notice that we have lovely atmospheric music playing in the background.
We truly do.
I feel like we're in some kind of very fancy cocktail bar. You know what I mean?
Yes, but Maria, we are not in a fancy cocktail bar.
No.
Yet. But
There's
is our
always time.
500th episode.
It is.
Which means it is a
musical. That's right. Every 100 episodes, we do a musical episode, and 500,
Yes.
I've got to say, is pretty extra special.
It really is. I thought you were just going to stop at extra. 500 is pretty extra.
Well, it is. It truly is. And joining us, my crown. We're wearing crowns, by the way.
Yeah. For how long? I don't know.
For everybody listening, joining us on the keys is Brian Allen, everybody.
Yay!
Brian Allen. He'll be providing us with the music this episode, as he does for many of our past 100th episodes. But 500 episodes is actually really, really wild. That's like 10 years of podcasting.
10 years.
What were you like 10 years ago?
Maria, I was a different human being.
Isn't that so weird to think
I
about?
was literally a different person.
Yes. Yeah.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, we've completely changed over our 10on years.
Yes.
Here, bringing you Good Luck High Five and Magic the Amateuring many
Trauma
years ago.
has done a lot to us all.
Well, hopefully there's been more than just trauma over
Yeah,
10
there's
years.
been a lot of great stuff too.
Yeah.
A lot of great stuff.
And thank you to all of our listeners who've been with us for any number of those 10 years.
Yes, thank you so much to everyone who has listened from the start, from the middle, from only very recently.
Yeah.
No matter when, we are so happy to have you.
Yes. And before we get into our 500th episode, we've got some people to thank because, of course, we just thanked everybody for listening because,
Yes.
as we should, 500 episodes, but also our Patreon supporters.
Yes, thank you so much to everyone who is a supporter on patreon.com/GLHF Magic. And to the people who stepped up last week when we were like, it's our 500th episode.
Yay.
We want to have a bunch of people to read off at the top, and like, we do.
We do.
Thank you so much to everyone who became a patron or who might yet become a patron for our 500th episode. Thank you to Christopher, to Matt, to Zhuping, to Jen and Neil, to Jeff, to Emo McHipster,
Great.
which we think applies to some level of our listeners just across the board. Alele, DJ, someone who truly took us up on the offer that whatever you type into the username bar on Patreon, we will say out loud when we thank you. Thank you to Pee Pee Poopy Ding Dong Duty. Good job, friend. You made us say that. To Brian, to Holger, and to No More Continues.
Yay! Thank you
so much to each and every one of you.
Special 500th episode shout out to all of our new and increasing patrons. If you
Yes.
want to shout out in episode 501, you know what to do. Head to patreon.com/GLHF Magic. But
Think of it.
truly,
We just had our 500th birthday. How many people do you know that celebrate a 500th birthday?
I only know a bunch of trees who do that. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
Exactly.
No
And
humans.
Wow, we should all send cards to those trees. Wait, is sending a card made of... Here's a question.
That's dark.
Is sending a card made of paper to a tree like sending a card
Skin.
made of skin?
Yes, it
to
is.
a
Do
person?
not send a tree a skin card for its birthday. Whatever you do,
Go give it a nice hug.
will not appreciate it.
And consider becoming a patron for our birthday.
If you're not watching the video version of this episode, we have some balloons in the studio.
Oh yes,
We have a 500 balloon
Yeah.
behind us. I went to Party City to get these balloons, and I just have to tell you all this story really
It's a
quick.
creepy story.
Because I was in there buying balloons, and somebody, a stranger, when I was waiting for these to get blown up, snuck up on me in the creepiest Halloween mask you've ever seen in your whole life, and was like, I just love Halloween, and then ran away.
Maria, when you originally told me the story, I was like, this has to end with this being someone you know.
No.
But it doesn't.
It wasn't.
That was a stranger.
It was a stranger. It was the creepiest thing that's ever happened to me. And I did it all for you, listeners, to get these 500 balloons in here.
Very spooky.
There's not literally 500 balloons, but there's balloons that say
500.
To clarify.
Thank you as well to our sponsor, Card Kingdom, cardkingdom.com/GLHF. The best place to get everything that you need for your magical life.
Yes.
From individual cards, singles, to boosters, to whole booster boxes, to stuff to get your friends into playing, like starter decks or a pre-configured commander deck for them.
They've got
everything
it all.
you need.
We want to say thank you to them because guess what, everybody? Not only are we thankful for Card Kingdom this episode, you will be too.
That's right. We have 5 $50 gift cards from Card Kingdom to give away. The way that you can enter for a gift card is you have to go over to the YouTube video of this episode over at youtube.com/goodluckhighfive. Leave a comment of your favorite GLHF memory.
Anytime.
Not just from this episode, just anytime, your all-time favorite
All-time
Good Luck
memory.
High Five memory. And you will be entered in the drawing for one of those 5 $50 Card Kingdom gift cards.
Yes, and later in this episode, we're giving away a $500 gift card.
From our sponsor, Ultra Pro.
Stick around to find out how to
What?
win that one because
Literally, what?
that one's pretty awesome too. So get your hands on winning all this stuff. Card Kingdom gift cards, Ultra Pro gift cards. More details on that later in the show. We also have a Dominaria United preview card to show off.
Woo,
for
we
our
have
500th
so much
episode.
stuff this
Yeah,
episode.
I know, it's
Yes.
so fun.
And all of that is to say, thank you to our wonderful sponsors and all of our wonderful patrons who have gotten us this far.
Yeah, I mean, we've said it before, like how many podcasts make it to 500 episodes?
No.
Less than 1%, surely.
Unless you are that guy from the Proclaimers, you cannot walk 500 miles alone, okay? We did not walk it alone. We did not walk 500 miles, and we would not walk another 500 miles without you.
Do you know I saw the Proclaimers once in concert?
I'm really jealous about that, honestly.
Well, this is the thing. They opened for Bare Naked Ladies. That's how this
That
happened,
makes a lot of
everybody.
sense.
And and everybody just sat on their butts the entire time. Like, I'm a stander. I'm a concert stander, okay? I'll raise my hand and say that. I want to stand up. I want to dance. And the Proclaimers were playing, and everybody was sitting down, and I was like, oh, this is so sad for the Proclaimers. Nobody's paying attention to them. But then they whipped out 500 miles, and you best believe everybody got up.
Yeah, everybody got up. I listened to the album that 500 Miles was on a billion times as a middle schooler.
Wow,
so
what?
You can tell I was a cool kid.
We're all cool kids. I mean, if you're listening to Good Luck High Five, you are by definition a cool kid. Well, everybody, not only is it our 500th episode here, but coming up, it's also Magic's 30th birthday.
That's right. And, you know, we've been 30 for a while, you and I.
How long? We'll never tell.
We will never tell. But we've been 30 for a while. And so we just wanted to let Magic know, hey, like once you turn 30,
Things are different.
things are different. They're largely better. I will say that.
Yeah, I would agree with
They're
that.
very much better. But do you know what? Like, it's different.
Some things come with turning 30 that aren't always just rosy. You know what I mean? It's Friday night and it's time to party. Grab your deck, grab your sleeves.
Winning a match feels better than Bacardi. Add another round, cause I'm never gonna leave.
It's Friday night and it's time to throw down. Grab your bag, grab your friends.
Grab your back, cause you think you tweaked it. Is this how the night ends?
Hey, Magic, now that you're 30, you gotta get up early. Knees and hips are hurting.
Hey, Magic, responsibility shows up. Now that you're a grown-up, pressure makes you throw up.
Hey, Magic, it's a brand
time for a night in. Can't believe the person you've become.
It's Friday night, and as you drift off, you remember who you used to be.
Grab your deck, grab your car keys. Time to grab some former glory.
Hey, Magic, now that you're 30, you gotta get up early. Knees and hips are hurting.
Hey, Magic, responsibility shows up. Now that you're a grown-up, pressure makes you throw up.
Hey, Magic, it's a brand new chapter. Age is now a factor. See a chiropractor.
Your knee hurts when your opponent's on blue.
It's Friday night and the LGS is hopping. Grab your match slip, grab your pen.
It's Friday night and your kids call you. I say go to bed by 10.
Hey, Magic, now that you're 30, you gotta get up early. Knees and hips are hurting.
Hey, Magic, responsibility shows up. Now that you're a grown-up, pressure makes you throw up.
Hey, Magic, it's a brand new chapter. Age is now a factor. See a chiropractor. There's cards on the floor of your minivan.
Oh my God.
We did it.
We did it.
Oh my God.
Oh, that song was a banger.
That was a true banger. Oh God. Okay.
All right. So that's just, that's what we've got to say about that.
Yeah, I mean, when you're 30, things are different. Parts of you will hurt that haven't hurt before, but
And for
you're
no
smarter.
reason.
And for
The
yeah,
other
for
day,
no reason.
I went on a run, and the next day, I was so sore, I literally could not touch my toes.
I have pain now that never leaves.
So there you go. But
It's
you know what?
omnipresent.
The emotional stability that comes with
Yes.
it is nice.
Yeah, you would trade it all. You're like, oh, I have a horrible knee for the rest of my life. However, I am now more mentally stable
Yes,
than when I was
than I
younger.
ever was
Make
in
that
my
trade.
20s.
Snap keep.
Snap keep.
30 over 20. So Magic, welcome to your 30s. We think that you're going to have a great time here.
Yeah.
Who knew you would make it this far? But here you are. And you're thriving. You're 30,
Yes.
flirty, and thriving.
Absolutely.
Don't you think?
Just like the film would have you believe. 13 going on 30.
I do believe Magic is 30, flirty, and thriving.
Yeah,
Truly.
I think so.
Yeah. We just need a 13 going on 30 set.
Yes. Maria, we've been on a lot of different kinds of journeys
Yes.
in our magical lives.
So true.
Somewhere, I would say you were the bad guy.
yeah.
And you would probably say that I was the bad guy.
I mean, we've played certain decks that certainly could be classified as
Yes.
the bad guy decks.
Boggles.
Boggles.
Like Boggles.
A lot of people hate Boggles.
Mostly Boggles.
It was just a frog in some pants.
Let's talk about Boggles.
I mean, how can you be mad at a frog in some pants wearing a hat?
Well, what if that frog in some pants wearing a hat is the bad guy making my life bad?
Well, Megan, I would argue that playing a deck that's almost nothing but counterspells and taking all the turns feels pretty bad guy to me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I feel like you played that deck in Modern.
Is it mean? I don't
yes.
think it's mean.
If you don't let me have a turn, that
Think
feels
it's
pretty mean.
bad?
Feels pretty mean.
I don't know
Look,
about that.
In Magic, at one point or another, we're all the bad guy. That's just the way it
Yeah.
works. I mean, even if you think like, oh, I'm the one who's doing the good thing, I'm just playing green-white creatures, you're still smashing somebody's face in with those
That's
creatures.
right.
And somebody is still very, very sad about that.
Yeah,
And
but-
maybe you just have to be okay with it.
Yeah. But do you know there's some stuff that's definitely more bad guy than other
Oh,
stuff?
that's so true. We've definitely come across our share of quote unquote the bad guy.
The bad guys.
in various LGSs and GPs across the nation.
So you know what? This is not for them, but about them.
About them. At the LGS for some MTG opponent sits down right across from me. I smell the fear. They worry. They might punt. I lay my cards down. with my lands in front.
Match starts, my game plan is deployed. Turn to chalice of the void. Then I give an early GG. Wait, you weren't supposed to beat me.
Thought I was a good guy, playing like I should guy. Just misunderstood guy. Kill you, I should could guy. Guess I'll reevaluate. Show up for my rounds late. Super messy board state. Then ask you on a date. Hold on, am I the bad guy?
Duh.
What's wrong with blowing up your lands? I keep unkeepable starter hands. Then I complain when I quickly lose. Shuffler's rigged! I will accuse.
Why won't you let me be on the play? Lost the die roll, but who's to say your dice aren't secretly out to
Get me.
get me and only me?
Thought I was a good guy, playing like I should guy. Just misunderstood guy. Kill you, I should could guy. Guess I'll reevaluate. Show up for my rounds late. Super messy board state. Then ask you on a date. Hold up! Am I the bad guy?
Duh.
This is all you bad guys out there. You know what?
That's about all of you.
Think twice before you're a bad guy.
Yes. Yep. Wow, remember when they allowed you to play your lands in front?
Yeah.
Now illegal.
Now you can't.
Literally so bad, it's now full on illegal. Cannot do it.
Can't do it. Can't do it. I gotta say, Magic is getting better, though. I feel like people out there getting better and better and nicer
Yes,
every year.
It's very true. But do you know what, Maria? It doesn't matter. Because 2 years ago, we sang a song
Yeah.
called Magic is Dead.
We sure did.
On episode 400, because do you know what? Magic is definitely dying.
Yeah.
Magic is dead. Magic's
sure,
gonna
Magic's
be
dead.
any day now.
Any day now.
Any day now. So some people do not agree with you. They think that Magic, they still think that Magic
there are
is
people out
dying.
there that say Magic is dead every day.
Magic
I
is
see it on
dead.
Twitter.
And so of course, because we can never, we can never forget the fact that Magic is definitely actively dead right now.
Every year it dies again.
It's dying. It's dead.
We have to bring you the reprise of Magic is Dead.
Magic is dead, because when is it never not something people are saying?
They're always saying
They
it,
are
Megan.
always
They're
saying
always
it.
saying it, and they are
Yes.
always 100% wrong.
100% wrong. And, we updated it this time just because we always got to follow what are people complaining about? What's killing Magic now?
Well, yeah.
So here's the reprise of the song, but with some updated opinions on what now is Magic dying of.
Well, Megan, I do think, though, it is time to put Magic fully into the ground.
Yeah, I'm going to miss it when it's gone.
Me too, but you know what? We got to move on in our lives.
Yes, and it's definitely gone now. So
Definitely dead.
Too bad.
You had 2 more years and they were pretty good. Survived so much longer than I thought you would. But it's time to relent and it's time to admit Magic is dead. This time it's legit.
I was wrong and I apologize. Maybe in the past I over-dramatized, but I'm telling you now, and this time I mean it. Magic is dead. There's no way to redeem it.
Oh, Magic is dead. Oh no, all the players have fled. Oh, Magic's super dead. Oh no, guess I'll play Artifact instead. When I wrote this 2 years ago, Artifact was a game that
Here even remembers Artifact.
you could play, and people were saying Magic's dead and Artifact is gonna live forever.
Artifact's the new thing.
And guess what's alive and what's dead now? Magic's alive.
And
Artifact is
quite dead.
Super dead. Artifact is gone and Magic's still around, but I'm telling you, it's not the hottest game in town. Collector boosters and secret lairs. Products not for me, just ain't fair.
Record profits mean nothing at all. Magic I say I love this game, but at the end of the day, my vindictive streak wants to see it pay. Oh, oh,
Magic is dead.
oh no.
All the players have fled.
Oh, oh,
Magic's super dead.
oh no.
Guess I'll play Hearthstone instead.
Other people like it, but I'm the authority. Don't even care if I'm not in the majority. Twitter agrees, so it's gotta be true. Any day now, Magic is through.
All of the haters, they bring out their spears. This game's been around for more than 25 years, and it'll go on for 25 more. Shut out those losers, show 'em the door.
Oh, oh, Magic ain't dead.
Oh no,
It's just the stuff they said. Oh no, Magic ain't dead. Oh no, I'm on mono red.
Magic's not dead, y'all. It's
No.
30 years old this year. Happy birthday, Magic.
Happy birthday, Magic. You're a $1 billion company.
Hey everybody, it's time for a Good Luck High Five 500th episode preview card.
Oh my goodness. I'm so excited.
Me too.
Dominaria United is weeks, if not just days, like you could count it down by days
You sure
now.
could. You really could.
Yeah. And we have one of our favorite characters from
Yes.
Dominaria here in a preview card. It is Danitha Benalia's Hope.
We are so excited to bring you this card 4 and a white for a legendary creature human knight at rare. She's a 4/4. But that's not all.
Of course not. She has First Strike, Vigilance, and Lifelink.
Wow.
Yeah, and when Danitha Benalia's Hope enters the battlefield, you may put an aura or equipment card from your hand or graveyard onto the battlefield attached to Danitha.
Yes! Yes!
Hand or graveyard.
Thank you, Wizards of the Coast.
So if there was, an aura that you really loved that you had to say goodbye to earlier,
I love all auras, Megan.
Well-
Trick question.
which aura do you love most?
This card is awesome. I love it because of the auras callback here. I think it's just really, really cool. And I'm super excited to see if Dominaria United has support for auras in more than just Danitha. Although if it is just her, that's okay. I'm
Yeah.
fine with it.
I'm sure that there will be some other form of aura help. in
Some
here.
aura love in
Yes.
Dominaria United. I hope so. This card's so cool.
The art, of course, is also really beautiful. She's wearing just a baller cloak.
She looks incredible.
Just like a really amazing, head to toe cloak. And she obviously has her beautiful stained glass sword and her stained glass armor
I
on.
love her stained glass armor.
Oh, it's so good.
Happy to see that brought back from original Dominaria when she was rocking some really badass stained glass armor, which was really, really cool. The art for this card is done by Magali Villeneuve, and it's quite stunning.
It really is. Like, I love the big city in the background on one side. Like, it's gorgeous. There's like a sunset going on. Incredible.
Yeah, and not to mention the fact that she's a 4/4 for 5 mana, but has 3 bonus abilities plus the aura ability.
Yeah.
You can just attach that thing straight from your hand, straight from the graveyard. It can be an equipment too, so you could probably get up to some really weird shenanigans in Constructed with what exactly you're attaching.
A 4/4 with First Strike and Vigilance. How are you ever supposed to attack or block again?
I'm
do
not
you ever
interested
tackle-
in blocking, so
Well.
it's irrelevant.
How's your opponent ever supposed to attack again?
Yeah,
attack
good-
or block
good
again?
point, good point.
You just can't. There's also a really gorgeous stained glass version of this card.
Yes. So in Dominaria United, some legendary creatures have this stained glass treatment, and Danitha Benalia's Hope is no exception. It is absolutely stunning.
It's really incredible. This art is by Barbara Rosiak.
Yes.
And it's gorgeous. I don't even know what else to say about it because it kind of defies description. I could tell you what's happening in this art, but how does that possibly do justice to what's actually happening?
I mean, it doesn't. It's beautiful. Check it out. If you're listening to the podcast version of this, check out the video on youtube.com/goodluckhighfive to take a look at the stained glass version of this card. just beautiful. I'm going to ask Barbara to install this as a window in my home.
Hey, Barbara.
Barbara, are you listening?
Barbara, do you do stained glass work? Like, can you solder?
Yeah, can you solder, please?
Barbara, you solder?
Hey, Barbara, you soldering tonight?
Hey.
Come on over. Make this window in my house because this, if I could look at this every day, I think my life would be 5% better at minimum.
It would honestly legitimately make your life better.
Wouldn't it be so nice to be having some buttered toast in the morning under the glow of Danitha Benalia's Hope?
Oh, yeah. While my cat tries to eat it out of my literal hand.
Yeah, exactly.
Just to give you an idea of how I have to eat breakfast right now, it's holding anything I'm not actively eating above my head. It's up here. It's above my head.
Molly is out for blood.
Well, I eat
or
whatever.
toast in this case. Thank you so much to Wizards of the Coast for the free preview card. Danitha Benalia's Hope is a really, really awesome card with a really, truly awesome ability. And I'm so excited to windmill slam this pack one, pick one. Yeah. Danitha, let's go.
You know, Maria, this preview is so great, but it's one of so many previews we've had this year.
That's so true.
It kind of feels like we're always previewing cards.
I feel like we're never not previewing cards.
Yeah. Like we're always talking about what new cards are coming because there's so many new sets coming out. There's standard legal sets and there's
extra legal sets.
Extra legal sets. Extrajudicial sets.
It's like the post office. The mail just never stops.
Exactly. Wow, is that their slogan?
Yeah.
It should be. They already have a pretty good slogan, but I'm also going to go with the mail just never stops. That's a nice one.
And it's like preview cards just keep coming at us from every different direction. Commander previews. We've got modern previews for cards that are in universes beyond that are going to be modern legal.
Yes.
We've got alchemy previews. We've got previews.
With the Double Masters. We had those Double Masters previews just right on the heels of Commander Legends previews.
So many previews. If I had a swimming pool, I'd fill them with previews and dive in like Scrooge McDuck.
Oh, yeah. And you'd be able to swim through them.
Yeah, and it'd be way less painful than gold.
But sometimes, Maria, I feel like maybe we're living in a loop. Are we just experiencing the same preview season
over and over again?
And again? Hey, Maria, are you excited for preview season?
What do you mean, Meghan? It just was preview season.
Well, yeah. Well, I was browsing on the web with my Commander deck in mind, seeing what new cards there were, when I came upon some news that made me stop right in my tracks. Could it be really true? Previews are coming soon.
It's preview season.
But previews just happened.
It's preview season.
More previews.
It's preview season.
More previews.
It's preview season.
I was playing at the pre-release at my LGS last week, learning all the brand new cards. But then there were new cards for me to look at. New cards. I wonder if I'm stuck
in preview season.
Am I in a loop
of preview season?
More previews.
It's preview season.
More previews.
It's preview season.
There's secret layers and super drops and double master sets I've never even gotten to. Standard legal and eternal legal and arena legal too. They just don't ever end. I wonder if I'm stuck
in preview season.
Am I in a loop
of preview season?
More previews.
It's preview season.
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 That That's a special Easter egg for all of you fans of Good Luck High Five who have been around since the very beginning.
The very beginning.
You all know what we're talking about.
You know what's going on there.
Hey, you know what? I'll take more preview seasons over less preview seasons. I'll tell you that.
Yes, I agree.
We're here for previews.
Yes, because with new previews, you get new cards, and you get new art, and you get new draft sets.
And speaking of all the new previews and stuff, we haven't talked about them on the show yet because of our 500th episode, special musical episode.
Yeah.
Starring Brian Allen on keys. But we will, next week, we'll have so much to talk about because they just revealed
So much in Dominaria.
all about what's
and all the upcoming sets.
all the upcoming sets, right? They told us everything that's going to happen through 2023 and some into 2024.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff, everybody.
There is a lot of stuff.
And we're going to get into that all next week because we better dive in. And the Dominaria story.
Yeah.
Story time with Meghan.
I'm very excited.
I am too, but I'm ready to be sad. That story seems like it's going to be sad.
Uh-oh. Ooh.
It might be a sad one.
It might be.
But you know what? We do call for characters to die on this show all the time.
We do. We are constantly demanding that characters die.
We do demand that.
So.
Sorry, hashtag also not sorry.
Yeah. Maria, we're coming to the end of our 500th episode.
Yeah.
Remarkably somehow.
But we've got to say thank you to Ultra Pro
Yes.
for being our incredible sponsor.
An incredible sponsor, such an incredible sponsor to us that they have given us a $500 gift certificate
Wow.
to give away for our 500th episode.
Thank you so much, Ultra
Can you
Pro.
believe that?
That is awesome.
Like,
I
just
can't.
absolutely unbelievable,
Yeah.
honestly.
So it's so generous of them to help us celebrate our 500th episode. And we're
Yes.
passing along that thanks to you as the listeners and the viewers of Good
Yeah.
Luck High Five for the past 10 years. So if you want to win, if you want a chance to win this $500 gift certificate to Ultra Pro,
Yes.
all you have to do is go to our Twitter account at GLHF Magic.
And there's going to be a post with this episode on it.
Yeah.
It'll be like, hey, it's our 500th episode. Yay.
Check it out.
And it'll also be like, if you want a chance to win this gift card, retweet this. Make sure you're following us.
Follow us, like, and retweet for your chance to win $500.
$500.
I'm like, what would I even buy? Everything?
You can buy literally, they have like that awesome like storage system now. You
I
can buy a
know.
full like storage system for all your cards and still have a lot of money
Left over.
to use.
They've got brand new Secret Lair
Yes.
playmats. They just dropped today.
Yes.
With the August Secret Lair Super Drop. Anyway, check them out. Even if you don't win, you can
Yeah.
use our code GLHF to get 5% off whatever you buy at Ultra Pro.
Yeah.
So we encourage you to
Which
save
is
some money.
awesome.
Use that. But yeah, like, retweet, and follow Good Luck High Five to win a $500 gift card from Ultra Pro. And of course, like we said before, comment below with your favorite Good Luck High Five memory from any episode we've ever recorded.
Yes.
And
that one's over on the YouTube video.
yeah, that's on the YouTube video, and you'll be entered to win one of 5 $50 gift cards to Card Kingdom.
Yeah.
We're just giving away everything on this
Give
episode.
it away. Thank you so much to our incredible sponsors for like supporting us all these years and also making those giveaways to celebrate 500 episodes. Our 500th birthday.
Our 500th birthday.
Our 500th birthday.
I don't feel 1 year over 491.
Agreed.
Well, everybody, that is this episode of Good Luck High Five number 500.
Woof.
Woof
Wow.
indeed. 10 years of podcasting. 10 years of Magic the Gathering.
We never would have guessed.
Never would have guessed. And 10 years of hanging out with awesome people like you.
Yes.
Every single week of every single year.
Truly, you all are what makes it worth it.
Yeah.
And we're really glad that we've been able to be here for you, hopefully in the last couple of years that have been so tough.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, we are really looking forward to a time when we get to get back out there
Absolutely.
and see all of you again.
Yes.
Because you're what makes it worth it.
We're going to be at Magic 30, everybody. I hope you can make it down.
Yes.
To say hi to us. If you see us, say hello. We're going to be working the event, the World Championship. So we're going to be busy too, but hopefully we'll be there.
We'll make some time.
High five us. Ask us for a high
Yes.
five if you're around. We'll probably have some merch to hand out too. So that's when we'll get to see everybody finally. Again, after so many years through the pandemic. So thank you for being there for us all this time.
Yeah.
I think back to our first episode we ever recorded.
Just like on a little
Tiny little
box friend.
tiny little recorder
You know?
sitting at my kitchen table, just like a lot of people sit down to
Yeah.
play Magic, which I think is so cool. And not really knowing much of anything about this
No.
game. And here we are
And here
now.
we are. What a journey.
Making magic our lives, after all of this time. And we have you specifically to thank for being able to do that. So thank you so much once again. Hopefully you've enjoyed our musical episode.
Yeah.
Here in episode 500.
Yep.
We certainly have enjoyed bringing it to you.
We love bringing these to you, and it only gets to happen every once in a while.
Let's give it
man.
up once again for Brian Allen on keys.
Brian
Brian Allen doing some
If
awesome
you're
playing
like,
with us.
I would really love to listen to Brian Allen without having to listen to Maria and Megan. You can.
You sure can.
You sure
Brian's
can.
got gigs all over this great city of Minneapolis.
Yes.
Brian
all
Allen
over.
Music on Twitter, I believe.
Yeah.
Yep,
Go
got
check
the
him
thumbs
out.
up. That's right then. Check him out. I'm so excited for what is in store for Good Luck High Five, magic in general, coming up here with the 30th anniversary and beyond.
Yeah.
There's just so much to explore all the
Make sure
time.
you go enter those giveaways, leave a
Yes.
comment on the video, or retweet us over on Twitter. And thank you all for being there. Thank you, Card Kingdom and Ultra Pro, for being there also.
Yes. We've got a lot of people to thank, and it's been a fabulous road here on Good Luck High Five. So let's do just that now.
Way back a single decade ago,
Not long after we started playing,
we recorded a podcast that would be Magic the Amateuring.
with time and practice, our playing improved.
And the podcast began to thrive. The time had come to change our name. So we became Good Luck High Five. Good Luck High Five, a podcast for everyone. 500 episodes. How are we still alive?
We say that we're here for you.
And it's a promise we intend to keep. Fun and games and strategy. We're so happy that you took the leap.
When magic is fun and magic is tough,
You can always tune right in. We hope that it brings you joy when you stop to listen. Good luck High Five, a podcast for everyone. 500 episodes. How are we still alive?
we have so many people to thank.
That the list never ends. There are listeners
And patrons
and Card Kingdom
friends
and colleagues
and Ultra Pro
cats
and dogs
broadcasting from their
mouths.
Good luck High Five, a podcast for everyone. 500 episodes. How are we still alive? 500's a lot of episodes, baby.
Oh my goodness.
See you next week for 501.
Wow, we just got to come back and do it again.